Good evening from Olomouc, Czech Republic. We made it here after 3.5 hours bus train from Vienna, which we arrived earlier today from Bucharest. And now we are walking on the streets of this beautiful city, I'm sure, but it's night, so we can see a lot of things going on. It's pretty dark and empty. Eddie's looking for a beer shop because that's what he does usually. But my goal tonight is to find a hostel, so let's find a hostel. It should be that way. Good morning from Czech Republic. Today and tomorrow we're gonna explore the wonderful city of Olomouc, in the small city in Czech Republic, and we are staying at Long Story Short Hostel. Saint Wenceslaw Cathedral in Olomouc.
And apparently he's a saint because he was
Olomouc.
Olomouc.
That one. Olomouc. Olomouc.
Mouth.
Olomouc.
Mouth.
Mouth.
Yeah. Olomouc.
Olomouc.
We could all be pronouncing this wrong.
Olomouc.
Olomouc.
So this wonderful
time,
city,
one more time. It's
Olomouc, is actually pronounced
Olomouc.
So apparently it is called, there's an old carol called Good King Wenceslas, and the reason why it's called that is apparently he was a very kind king and he was murdered and he's now considered a martyr. This would be the reason why this cathedral has his name. That's at least what I get.
So the cathedral name is?
If I'm pronouncing it right, Wenceslas. Wenceslas.
So this is the wonderful and colorful city center of the city of
Olomouc.
Thank you, Daniel. Everybody seems to be having so much fun here.
Olomouc.
Olomouc.
Like a Czech in Olomouc. Olomouc.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So where are we going?
Nepali. Yeah.
Garden. Oh my god, this place is huge. They have their own market space, their own. Instagram doesn't like.
You might be able to stand there.
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Imaginary cheers.
Cheers! 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 Remember them forever. So good morning from the lovely city from the Czech Republic called Olomouc. 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 Okay, I'm really bad at this. Apparently there's a way to pronounce this, but we didn't get it yet. So it's almost 7. They're like 6 degrees, and we walk really early. We woke up really early. We tried to actually, we didn't manage.
Speak about yourself. I'm still sleeping.
Try to get out and take some pictures and explore the city before everybody else. But apparently, as you can see, a lot of people is going to work or someplace. So yeah, that didn't quite work out the way we wanted. Either way, Olomouc.
I think that's closer to the truth. And I'm not sure that's exactly the way you say it, but it's closer the way you were saying it before. So, yeah.
Olomouc. It's a student city. They have 3 universities. From my perspective, the prices are not as cheap as I would imagine them to be.
For a student, yeah.
For a student city, yeah. And I'm coming from Bucharest, so I feel that the prices are pretty close to Bucharest. But then again, Romania is one of the cheapest countries you can visit to in Europe, because, well, Eastern Europe. And we want to find some colorful buildings because this city is so beautiful, unexpectedly beautiful. The whole city center has many colorful, very nice Instagrammable buildings.
What do you think is it like living here?
Oh, I think it's very quiet. Like, all shops close at 5. So after 5, you better find yourself a hobby, like singing or running or.
If you like beer, that's perfect. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's a beer shop every other 2 stores.
Yeah.
It's like a place.
There are a few bars, more than a few. But then again, how much can you drink? I mean,
You should have seen it last night. It's great.
well, yeah. The Czech Republic is famous for its beer, and there's this
Right.
Pilsner, yeah, and also they're famous for the fact that if you go to a restaurant, usually it's cheaper to order beer than water,
It's great.
which is true, but still that's because water is not cheap at the restaurant. It's like €2, so you rather have €1 beer, like draft beer, and I get that. But if you're having that 5 times a day every day, it's not gonna be cheap on your pocket. So choose wisely, or don't drink, at least not that much. Okay, let's go this way. This way looks good.
Yeah. This is, I think, the center of town.
The center, yeah. Let's go.
Over there.
Now this thing is right in the middle of the city here, and this is the city hall, which is under renovation, and this is the very saint something with the saints on, like I don't even know, is this like multiple statues of saints and people who built the city? But it's a very common thing here in Central Europe. You can find it in a lot of cities. Very similar kind of statue. Oh look, they have a turtle. Now, who has a statue of a turtle which has like a dolphin on its head? Yeah. So this is happening in Olomouc. And then you have these statues, which are also water related. Well, actually this is a fountain, but still quite interesting. So apparently Eddie thinks that this drawing with the bear, right? This one? The bear and the
Yeah.
tower. Yeah.
But it's especially his smile.
Yeah,
and the fact that he's still
this one reminds him of me.
in the morning.
So this is how Eddie thinks I look like.
Yeah, I just replaced the honey with chocolate.
No, he's still thinking about himself. You're thinking about yourself. Why would you have this on your house?
Because they're big Lord of the Flies fans.
I mean, there's definitely somebody's house here. Has something to confess or to illustrate.
So this is the kind of bar I would imagine you would frequent before meeting me. I mean, let's look at it. It's typical.
Typical what?
Of the Bucharest bars you told me you like. This is the kind of bar you'd go to now. Well, it is permanently closed, I would say. But look, Indian cuisine and non-filtered beer. So look at the change.
You're a wonder in my life.
I am. Let's go see the Red Church. No, that's just not a good picture.
Eddie is enjoying very much the city of Olomouc. Olomouc?
Olomouc.
Olomouc.
Might be.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it, but it's a tad wispy. It's a tad cold.
It's a tad cold, yes. So I was gone for like 20 minutes and then this happened. Like, Andrei, it's all your fault, right? Andrei, it's all your fault, right?
Always. Cheers.
Cheers.
To a good day.
Yeah, it's like 10. Good day.
How did you do it all?
This, we have really, because we are in Olomouc, this is a good thing.
Yeah.
We have really, really talented and really good welders and craftsmen that used to help us. I mean, so, and we share this meeting room. We share this meeting room with the downstairs co-working hub that is downstairs. So, yeah. But so I don't know. We were trying to pick, me and the designer, we were trying to pick the name, and just it got to the point when I was just looking through Oxford English, Oxford Dictionary, and I just knew that, you know, this blueprint of the thing is just long. So I just, you know, came along the word long, and as you get it in the dictionary, you get all the different versions of the word. And then I was going through it, and it was just flicked on me. It's like for one split second, I saw long story short, and I was like, I closed the dictionary, and I was like, I've got it! And Denise, she goes like, what is it? And I was like, long story short, and she goes, no! no, that's too long. And I was like, no, it's not. It's perfect. That's what it is. And then I basically associated it with the blueprint of the building, because as we take the guests through, we always say, oh, you know, we just do one long story, because it just goes, like you just go. You don't go up, you don't go down, you just keep going. And basically it's also associated with the long history of the building and the short stay of the guests. So basically the short stays of our guests create the bigger long story and makes it even longer as it goes. And it's actually, and the third one, it's like kind of a statement. It's like, long story short, this is us right here, you know? Yeah.
After spending a morning walking around town, we came back to the hotel, and for the first time we get to see the interior garden. Oh my god, this place is huge. They have their own parking space, their own. Instagram doesn't like.
So now we just discovered something really cool, and the same in the same building
It's
as
very nice.
yeah, in the same building as the hostel. Long story short, they have both 42, which basically is a very cool and modern co-working space. And the number 42 comes from Eddie.
Comes from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Of course, that's the answer to everything. 42.
You can actually change the bitcoins over here.
This, how cool is this? Do you have any Bitcoin?
I have no Bitcoin.
But you have something else, right? You're not telling us.
I used to have Bitcoin.
This is a toilet.
Here are our restrooms and the shower.
Comics. So Olomouc is a student city, and this is one of its universities, and they have a really cool cafe right now. People are having lunch or snack, coffee. It's really, really cool. And it's amazing because this is where all people are, because I thought this city is a bit empty, but no, people are studying right now. So why didn't you get a coffee?
Well, simply because it was more expensive than a beer. So yeah, well, we're gonna sit down again. I'm gonna use my money wisely. So buy a beer.
Believable enough, we found a vegan restaurant in Olomouc.
It's fresh. Looks nice.
It
looks a lot like the food we make at home.
So here in Olomouc, they have like a botanical garden, which is free, and they have like the most amazing magnolia tree ever. I'm just in love. Like I was just saying to Eddie that all my life, like I lived to come here and to see this tree. Like look at it, it's magnificent. Like I'm in love.
So like your whole life was just a prelude
For this moment.
here.
Like look at it. It's beautiful. Just how much do you like magnolias?
This may sound weird, but I have a real passion for magnolias ever since I was a child.
And
Yes.
how would you rate this magnolia?
Oh, it's a 10 out of 10 for sure. It's as somebody put it, this would sell tickets back in Bucharest by itself. Be like a giraffe in Bucharest. People would just pay money to see it. had a magazine called Magnolia. That's how much I like it.
Tried to preserve the cottage cheese.
Quark.
Quark.
Right? Do you guys know what quark is?
Yeah.
Everybody knows?
And
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like sour cream.
So they wanted to preserve that. So they tried to preserve it with salt, and by mixing salt and the quark and some bacteria from the air, the smelly cheese originated.
Happened. It arrived.
By mistake.
By
Yeah.
mistake. All great things come from a mistake, right?
Yes, it's quite the same with camembert and stuff. They try to make it.
So they tried to preserve their quark,
Yeah,
and it came out smelling really funky. And they said, "Let's eat this shit anyway."
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And this lovely
yeah.
stuff came out of it.
Is it edible? Yeah, and it is. Wait, which so,
Did we
basically,
die? No. Then keep
guys,
eating.
so the story is the smelly cheese is traditional. It comes from Olomouc region, from Loštice. In Czech, it's called tvarušek, okay, and it comes in many shapes and forms. Basically, there's two ways about this cheese, okay? Either you love it or you completely hate it. But if you love it, you're gonna get addicted. So be aware, okay? Then, what you have in front of you is a plate with 3 ways how you can. Obviously, there's about a million ways that you can eat this cheese. People melt it, people deep fry it, people put it in soup, even on a pizza, in a burger, everywhere. Those are the people that love it, right? You get that. Okay, so in the first edition, that's the traditional way that it's supposed to be eaten. We're just missing the onion, but that's okay. We'll survive. That's a bread with butter. There's a bread with butter and just the cheese as it is with caraway seeds. That's the most popular sort of form, with caraway seeds, because we put caraway seeds everywhere. In the middle is a fried version, but we should dig in so it doesn't get cold. And then the last one is a sweet version. Oh, you skipped it. And the last one is the sweet version, which is a pancake with the smelly cheese actually in it, right? With sour cream and berries. All right, so and the last thing about the smelly cheese, it goes very well with beer, with a lager. So that was just you guys go ahead. I hope you enjoy it. Well, go for it.
Thank
Yeah, enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. The warm one.
So good morning for our last morning from Olomouc, from long story short hostel. We just went running for in the morning. It was really nice. And he convinced me, and it was good in the end. And now we are having breakfast, which, by the way, is really awesome. And later on, we're gonna travel to Brno. It's like 1 hour by bus, and we're gonna explore that for today. Looking forward.
I keep hearing about Brno. Way to see it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.